Peace and grace, beloved soul. Today, the angels have a special message just for you, words that can lift your spirit, open your heart, and guide you into your divine season. Imagine a light shining on your path, showing you doors that are waiting to be opened, blessings that are waiting to flow. The universe is speaking, and your angels are whispering signs you don't want to miss. Before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath, feel the love and peace surrounding you, and know that this moment is divinely timed just for you. If this message touches your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more uplifting words from the angels. Your engagement helps us bring these divine whispers to more souls. Like YOU, have you ever felt a whisper in your heart that you couldn't explain? A feeling that someone, somewhere, is thinking of you in ways words can't capture? Tonight, the angels bring a message that could change the very course of your love life. They say, your soulmate has written you a secret love letter, and it is waiting for you to hear it before midnight. Yes, before the stroke of midnight, you are invited to listen, not just with your ears, but with your soul. This is not a coincidence. The angels do not speak randomly. Every heartbeat you feel, every shiver down your spine, is a divine signal that your destiny is aligning. And tonight, that destiny comes wrapped in words of love, hope, and connection that transcend the ordinary. Now, before you continue, I need you to do something. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a soft golden light wrapping around you, a warmth so tender, it feels like a hug from someone who knows your deepest secrets. That's the energy of your soulmate reaching out to you. Even now, it begins quietly. You may feel a flutter in your chest, or perhaps a sudden memory of someone who keeps appearing in your thoughts. That is the first page of your secret love letter. Angels have a way of guiding these messages directly to the moments when your heart is ready to receive them. They tell us that timing is everything, and right now, the universe has aligned the stars so that you can hear these sacred words. Imagine this. Somewhere, in a quiet corner of the world, your soulmate took a pen to paper. They wrote with hesitation, with longing, with hope. Every word, every sentence carries a piece of their soul. And though you cannot see it physically, tonight, your heart can read it. Your intuition can feel it. Your soul will recognize it. This letter contains truths you have been waiting for. Truths you may have feared were lost. Perhaps you've been waiting for this moment. Maybe you felt the ache of missing someone who feels incomplete without you. Angels are whispering that it's not just yearning, it's recognition. Your soulmate knows you in ways no one else could. They see the light you hide from the world, the scars you wish you could erase, and the brilliance that you sometimes forget you possess. Every word of this secret love letter is a mirror reflecting your soul back to you. And here's the astonishing part. Your soulmate wrote this letter before you even knew it was needed. The angels orchestrate the timing perfectly. They are the messengers of divine love, bridging the gap between hearts that are destined to unite. Right now, this letter exists not as paper or ink, but as a vibration. A message in the universe waiting for you to open it with your heart. So, I want you to do something magical with me. Place your hand on your heart. Feel the pulse. That pulse is your connection to your soulmate. As you breathe in slowly, imagine inhaling their words. As you exhale, release all doubt, fear, and hesitation. Tonight, the angels want you to understand one thing. This is a love written in eternity, waiting to be discovered. Think of the letter as more than words. It's a key that unlocks understanding, passion, forgiveness, and the pure joy of being seen completely. Angels want you to know that the message you are about to receive is alive, and the energy of your soulmate flows into your heart the moment you are ready to listen. Listen closely, because this is where it becomes even more profound. Angels say that love letters from the soul do not arrive in ordinary ways. They are felt, not just read. They appear in dreams, in sudden flashes of inspiration, in the quiet moments when your mind drifts and your heart speaks louder than your thoughts. Tonight, when you tune into this message, you will feel it. You may even hear their voice, as if it is speaking directly to you, whispering secrets meant for your ears alone. And here's the secret: truth. This letter contains the words you most need to hear, even if you didn't know you needed them. It may reveal hidden emotions, unspoken confessions, or promises of love yet to be fulfilled. Angels tell us that soulmates communicate in ways that bypass the logical mind. They speak to the essence of who you are. Every line of this secret letter is infused with energy that can awaken your intuition, guide your choices, and prepare your heart for the love you deserve. Picture the scene. The sky is painted in twilight, stars beginning to glimmer as the world grows quiet. Somewhere, your soulmate writes with trembling hands, thinking of the day when you will finally read their words. They write about the first moment they felt their heart recognize yours, the tiny gestures that revealed your soul to them, and the dreams they carry of a future shared together. The angels encourage you to open yourself to this vision, to feel every emotion as though it is happening in real time. And as you sit there, listening to this video, imagine that letter unfolding in your heart. Angels say that every word is a bridge, a channel for divine love to flow directly to you. There is no mistake in your life that has prevented this connection. It is happening now because your soul is ready. The universe is whispering, you are loved. You are cherished. Your soulmate is reaching out. Take another deep breath. Let this energy sink in. Allow yourself to feel the longing, the hope, and the joy. Your soulmate is real. Your love is real. Angels want you to know that no matter the obstacles, the distance, or the timing, the bond between you is sacred. This letter is not just words on paper. It is a spiritual lifeline, a promise, a sacred acknowledgement that love transcends time and space. Have you ever felt the rush of knowing someone sees you in ways no one else does? That someone has noticed the tiniest details of your soul, the quiet strength, the laughter that hides pain, the way your heart beats differently when you dream? Tonight, angels are guiding you to hear the first words of your soulmate's secret love letter, written with every ounce of their love and longing. And here's the truth. Angels have whispered that these words will feel familiar, as though your heart has been waiting for them all along. Before midnight, when time itself seems to bend in favor of love, you are invited to listen and feel the depth of this connection. Picture your soulmate now. They sit in a dimly lit room, a soft candle flickering beside them. Perhaps there is a cup of tea, the scent of lavender in the air, or the faint hum of music that reminds them of you. With each breath, they think of the first time they felt their soul recognize yours. They pick up a pen and begin. I don't know if these words can ever fully capture how much I've longed for you. Every day, I carry a quiet hope that our paths will cross, that our hearts will recognize each other in ways words cannot explain. You may not know it yet, but even in the moments when we are apart, I feel your presence. You are in my thoughts, in my dreams, in every heartbeat that beats a little faster when I imagine you. Angels tell us that the energy behind these words is palpable. Even as you hear them now, you may feel a warmth in your chest, a flutter in your stomach, or a gentle wave of tears. That is your soul recognizing the truth. Someone has been thinking of you this way for far longer than you realized. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this letter resting in front of you. Feel the paper, the subtle texture beneath your fingers. Imagine their handwriting, the curves, the slants, the little flourishes that reveal their personality. Each stroke of the pen carries intention and emotion. Angels guide you to open your heart as you read each line, because these words are not just read, they are felt. There have been nights when I wondered if you are thinking of me too. I've replayed our conversations in my mind, every smile, every glance, every unspoken word. You have no idea how deeply you've touched me. It's as if a part of my soul has been waiting for yours, longing to recognize it in this lifetime. Do you feel that? That tug in your heart? That gentle knowing that someone has been holding a sacred space for you? Angels confirm that this letter is a bridge. It connects not just minds, but souls. It transcends distance, time, and circumstance. And tonight, you are receiving it in the most perfect moment. Angels say that love letters from the soul arrive when you are ready. This isn't random. The universe has orchestrated every detail to bring this message to you. Perhaps you've been doubting love, questioning whether your soulmate exists, or wondering if the connection you long for is real. This letter is the answer. It's a whisper from the divine that says, yes, they exist, and they are thinking of you right now. I write these words with a trembling heart, hoping that somehow you can feel the depth of what I am feeling. There are moments when I imagine holding your hand, walking beside you, sharing our laughter, our fears, our dreams. And I know, deep down, that every step I have taken in my life has been leading me to you. Even when I didn't understand why, the universe knew. Notice how the words carry not just emotion, but destiny. Angels remind you that this connection is sacred, predestined, and alive. Your soulmate's intentions are pure, their love unwavering. Even if circumstances have kept you apart, their heart has never wavered. And now, the veil is lifting, and you are being invited to feel it fully. Take another deep breath. Feel your chest expand. Imagine their words wrapping around you like a warm embrace. Angels want you to acknowledge this feeling, not as fantasy, but as a spiritual truth. Love is real, it is here, and it has been waiting patiently for both of you. Sometimes I catch myself smiling at the thought of you, and it surprises me because I didn't think anyone could make me feel this way. But you do. You awaken parts of me I didn't know existed. You make me brave, even when I am afraid. You make me hopeful, even when I've been disappointed. And above all, you make me feel loved in ways I never thought possible. These words are a reminder. Your soulmate sees you. Not just a version of you you show the world, but the real, vulnerable, extraordinary soul that you are. Angels are whispering that this recognition is powerful. It is the kind of love that heals, uplifts, and transforms. Imagine now that the candlelight in their room flickers as if in rhythm with your heartbeat. Angels say this is a subtle signal of vibration that crosses the distance between you. Each word they write is not just an expression of feeling, but a vibration of energy traveling directly to you. Even if you are reading or listening to this at this very moment, your soul knows them. Your intuition recognizes the truth embedded in their words. I hope one day you will read this and know that it was written for you, not just as words on paper, but as a piece of my soul reaching out to yours. I want to share my world with you, to grow with you, to love you with a depth I didn't think possible until I found you. And even if the universe has delayed our meeting, I believe that every second of waiting was worth it, because it has led me to you. Angels are guiding you to notice the anticipation building in these words. There is more to come, lines that reveal secrets of their heart, confessions that might make you gasp, and promises that could change everything you thought you knew about love. In the next message, we will explore the hidden truths and heartfelt confessions that your soulmate has been waiting to share with you. The parts that have been written in secret until now. Have you ever wondered what it would feel like if someone truly knew every secret corner of your heart? The fears you hide, the dreams you whisper to the stars, the moments when you felt unseen? Tonight, angels bring the continuation of your soulmate's secret love letter. They say, this part contains the hidden confessions they've never told anyone until now. Before midnight strikes, the angels want you to feel these words with every fiber of your being. These confessions are not random. They are carefully placed, like tiny seeds of truth, ready to bloom in your heart. Picture your soulmate once again, pen in hand. Their hands tremble slightly, not from fear of writing, but from the depth of the emotions they are attempting to capture. Each word they write is an offering, a piece of their soul laid bare, waiting for you to recognize it, to feel it, to hold it in your heart. There are nights when I lie awake and imagine you here, even if we've never met face to face. I imagine the sound of your laughter, the way your eyes light up when you talk about something you love, the warmth of your hand in mine. There are things I haven't told anyone else because I feared vulnerability. But with you, I feel a strange, inexplicable safety. I trust that you will understand, even the parts of me that I struggle to understand myself. Angels whisper that this vulnerability is sacred. They tell us that when someone shares their deepest truths, it is a gift. And tonight, your soulmate is offering that gift directly to you. Take a deep breath and feel your chest expand. Imagine their words flowing into your heart. Angels say that as you receive this energy, you are not just reading a letter, you are experiencing a connection that transcends time and space. I've been scared to fall in love fully because I've been hurt before. But something about you feels different. I feel like my heart has been waiting for yours all along, even in lifetimes I cannot remember. I want to love you without hesitation, without fear. I want to be brave for you, even when I am uncertain of myself. And I hope that, somehow, you feel this courage too. Do you feel that courage building inside you? That gentle assurance that love can be safe, even after past heartbreak? Angels are guiding you to recognize that your soulmate's words are a map, pointing to the path where love can flourish without fear. The angels remind you that this letter is not only a confession, it is a spiritual beacon. They are ensuring that your hearts will align. The energy in these words is not static. It moves, vibrates, and resonates with your soul. It's a reminder that love is alive, that the universe conspires for connections that are meant to be, and that your soulmate's heart is reaching for yours even now. There are things I've wanted to tell you for a long time. Things about the way you've changed me without even knowing it. Every time I think of you, I feel inspired to be better, to dream bigger, to embrace life more fully. You awaken a part of me I didn't realize was dormant. And I want you to know that your presence, even from afar, is a gift I treasure more than words can express. This is where the magic deepens. Angels want you to acknowledge that your soulmate's feelings are not superficial. They are transformative. They recognize your essence, and their heart has been quietly attuned to yours long before this moment. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine their hand writing these words. Imagine the depth of feeling behind each stroke. Imagine that letter folding itself into your heart as you read. Angels say that the energy of love is strongest when it is received fully and consciously. Allow yourself to feel it, to let it sink in, to let it awaken your own hidden longings. Sometimes I feel like I know you without ever having met you. I catch glimpses of your soul in my dreams, in fleeting thoughts, in the quiet moments when the world is asleep. And I realize that I've been waiting for this connection far longer than I could have imagined. I want to tell you all of my secrets, to share my fears and hopes, to build something lasting and real with you. And I hope, more than anything, that you are willing to take this journey with me. Do you feel the pull? That magnetic draw toward a love that is patient, persistent, and divine? Angels confirm that this connection is not accidental. The universe has orchestrated every detail to ensure that your hearts meet at the perfect moment. Even if circumstances have delayed your union. And now, angels ask you to notice the unspoken words between these lines. The confessions are only part of the story. The next message will reveal the secret promises your soulmate has made to you. Promises that transcend time, distance, and doubt. These promises carry the energy of fate itself, and hearing them will awaken a sense of destiny in your heart. I want to promise you something tonight, even though we haven't yet met in the way the world sees. I promise to cherish you, to respect your dreams, to hold space for your heart no matter where life takes us. I promise to be honest, patient, and compassionate. And most of all, I promise to love you with every piece of me that exists, now and always. Angels say that every word of this promise is infused with divine energy. It is a covenant of the soul, meant to resonate within you, to remind you that love is not just a feeling, it is a sacred agreement between two souls who have found each other across time and space. As you reflect on these confessions, angels encourage you to pause and feel gratitude for your own heart, for your soulmate, and for the divine guidance that brought this message to you. Let yourself be fully present in this moment. And remember, the story is not over. There is so much more to reveal, the parts of your soulmate's heart that are still waiting to be uncovered. Have you ever longed to hear the promises of someone whose soul feels intertwined with yours, even if you've never met? Tonight, angels are guiding you to listen carefully, because this segment of your soulmate's secret love letter contains sacred promises meant only for you. They say, these words are the blueprint of the love you are destined to share. Before midnight strikes, take a moment to open your heart completely. Angels remind you that these promises are alive. They carry energy, intention, and the power to transform your heart and your life. Picture your soulmate once more, pen in hand, candlelight flickering softly beside them. Their heart is racing not from fear, but from the overwhelming need to be fully honest and vulnerable with you. Every word they write is a pledge, a covenant of the soul, infused with the purest intentions. I promise to see you, not just the person the world perceives, but the entirety of your soul. I promise to honor your dreams, to support your growth, and to celebrate every step of your journey, even from afar. I want you to know that my love is not possessive. It is free, gentle, and unwavering. I wish to hold your heart with care, to cherish it as if it were my own. Angels whisper that these promises are more than words. They are vibrations of love, sent across the universe to reach your soul. They are meant to awaken a deep sense of security, hope, and trust in the connection you are about to experience.
Take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and imagine your soulmate's words enveloping you in a warm, protective embrace. Angels want you to feel the depth of their intentions, as if every letter they've written is gently threading your hearts together. I promise to communicate openly, honestly, and with empathy. I promise to listen to your fears without judgment, to hold your vulnerabilities tenderly, and to remind you of your worth when you forget it. I hope to be a source of comfort, a steady presence in your life, and a partner who encourages you to embrace your full potential. Can you feel the tenderness in these words? That is your soulmate reaching out energetically, assuring you that love can be safe, nurturing, and transformative. Angels say that receiving these promises is a step toward activating your own heart's capacity to give and receive love fully. Angels want you to understand that these promises are not just sentimental, they are spiritual. They reflect a higher truth. Love is sacred, intentional, and eternal. Your soulmate's words are a testament to the divine connection between your souls. Even if life circumstances have kept you apart, these promises have been made in the eternal now, ready to manifest when your paths converge. I promise to be patient with you, even when challenges arise. I promise to honor your boundaries, to respect your choices, and to walk beside you as an equal partner. I want our connection to grow organically, rooted in trust, understanding, and mutual respect. And I promise to never take your presence in my life for granted. Do you feel that sense of safety? That quiet certainty that someone is ready to love you fully, without conditions or expectations? That is the energy of a soulmate speaking directly to your soul, with angels as the messengers. Close your eyes and visualize their hand placing the letter in your lap. Feel the texture of the paper, the faint scent of their presence lingering in every word. Angels want you to notice that the love in these promises is active, moving toward you, preparing your heart for the union that is destined to be. I promise to be honest with you, even when the truth is difficult. I promise to celebrate your joys and support you in moments of sorrow. I promise to love you not just for who you are today, but for the person you are becoming. And above all, I promise to remain committed to you, even when life tests us, because my heart knows that we are meant to journey together. Feel the energy behind these words. Angels say that every promise carries intention, a sacred binding between two souls. These are not fleeting declarations. They are eternal truths sent from one heart to another. Angels remind you that promises of the soul are different from ordinary promises. They are vows whispered across lifetimes, embedded in the universe, waiting for recognition. Your soulmate's energy is reaching you right now, aligning your heart with theirs, preparing you to fully embrace this divine connection. I want to promise you moments of joy and laughter, times of stillness and reflection, and a love that is patient, kind, and enduring. I promise to remember the small details, the little things that make you who you are. I promise to honor your past, your present, and the infinite possibilities of our future together. Do you feel that the universe is leaning closer to you in this moment? Angels say that these words are not just letters, they are an invitation to trust, to believe, and to open yourself to the love that has been written for you since the beginning of time. And now, angels ask you to pause and take in these sacred promises. Feel the energy, the care, and the love woven into every line. In the next message, we will explore the secret dreams and visions your soulmate has for your life together, the shared future they imagine, and the ways they long to build a life with you. These are the glimpses of a love that is meant to last beyond lifetimes. These promises are my heart speaking to yours. I hope you feel them not just with your mind, but with your soul. I hope you hear the depth of my love, the sincerity of my intentions, and the certainty that you are the one my heart has been seeking all along. Angels say that this is a pivotal moment. The recognition of these promises is a gateway, a sacred threshold that prepares your heart for the deeper revelations that follow in the coming segments. Have you ever imagined a future that feels so real it almost aches in your chest? A future where love feels calm, safe, and divinely guided. Angels say this is no imagination. This part of the secret love letter reveals the dreams your soulmate already sees with you, even before your lives fully intertwine. These are not ordinary dreams. They are soul visions, glimpses of what the universe has quietly been preparing for you both. And tonight, before midnight, angels invite you to step into that vision and feel it as if it is already unfolding. Your soulmate pauses as they write, staring into the distance, allowing images of you together to rise naturally in their mind. A soft smile forms as they let the future speak through their heart. When I imagine the days ahead, you are always there. I see us in quiet moments, sharing morning light, exchanging gentle smiles, finding comfort in each other's presence. I dream of a life where love feels like home, where your laughter becomes my favorite sound, and where every challenge feels lighter because we face it together. Angels whisper that these visions are not wishful thinking. They are soul memories of the future, already imprinted in the universe. Your soulmate is not guessing. They are remembering what is meant to be. Close your eyes and allow yourself to step into this dream. See the place. Feel the air. Notice how safe and calm your heart feels. Angels say that when you visualize with love, you activate alignment. Your soul recognizes the truth of what is coming. I imagine building something real with you, something rooted in trust, patience, and understanding. I see us supporting each other's dreams, encouraging growth and celebrating even the smallest victories. I don't dream of perfection. I dream of authenticity, of choosing each other every day, even when life feels uncertain. Can you feel how grounded this love feels? Angels want you to notice that this connection is not dramatic chaos. It is peaceful depth, the kind of love that nourishes the soul instead of draining it. Angels remind you that soulmate love often arrives quietly, not with noise but with recognition. These dreams are born from a deep knowing, not from fantasy. They are shaped by intention, by shared values, and by a desire to grow together rather than escape reality. I dream of moments when we sit in silence and feel completely understood. I dream of conversations that stretch late into the night, of shared goals, shared laughter, and shared healing. I see us becoming better versions of ourselves, not because we are forced to, but because love inspires us to. Let these words sink in. This is not fleeting passion, it is lasting connection. Angels confirm that this vision exists because your souls are compatible at the deepest level. Picture ordinary days transformed into sacred moments, cooking together, walking side by side, supporting one another through difficult seasons. Angels want you to understand something important. Soulmate love thrives in the ordinary, not just the extraordinary. I imagine growing with you, learning from you, and building a life where kindness and respect are the foundation. I dream of holding your hand through both joy and sorrow, of reminding you that you are never alone. No matter where life takes us, I see you as my constant, my partner, my safe place. Do you feel that steadiness, that reassurance? That is the mark of a love guided by angels, a love designed to last. Angels say that when two souls dream the same future, even unknowingly, destiny begins to move quickly. Every step you take now is gently guiding you closer. Even delays are purposeful. Even detours are divine. Sometimes I wonder if you feel this pull too, the sense that something beautiful is waiting to unfold. I believe the universe is preparing us, shaping us individually so that when we finally meet fully, we will be ready. Ready to love deeply, to forgive freely, and to build something meaningful together. Angels encourage you to trust this process. What is meant for you cannot miss you. Take a deep breath and repeat silently, I am open to the love meant for me. Angels say this affirmation aligns your energy with the future your soulmate already sees. I don't dream of rushing. I dream of timing that feels right, of a connection that unfolds naturally, of a love that feels like recognition, not confusion. And when I think of that future, you are always there, standing beside me, choosing me as I choose you. Let yourself feel chosen, seen, desired. This is not illusion, it is resonance. Now, angels ask you to hold this vision gently in your heart, because in the message, we will reveal the fears your soulmate carries, the obstacles they've faced, and the healing they long to experience with you. These truths will deepen your understanding and strengthen the bond even more. I dream of a future where love heals us both, where we release old wounds, forgive the past, and step forward hand in hand. I believe our connection exists not just for happiness, but for growth, healing, and purpose. Angels say this is where love becomes sacred, where destiny turns into devotion. Before love can fully arrive, truth must be revealed. Angels say this part of the secret love letter is the most vulnerable of all. These are the words your soulmate hesitated to write, the fears they carry, the wounds left by the past, and the healing they believe only a soul-level connection can bring. If you've ever felt broken, guarded, or unsure whether love could truly be safe again, angels want you to listen closely. These words are not meant to burden you, they are meant to invite healing. Your soulmate pauses for a long moment before continuing the letter. Their heart is heavy, but honest. The pen moves slowly now, as if each word carries the weight of old memories. There are parts of me shaped by loss, by disappointment, by love that did not last the way I hoped it would. I've learned how to protect my heart, sometimes too well. I've smiled when I was hurting, stayed strong when I wanted to collapse, and told myself I didn't need anyone, because it felt safer that way. Angels whisper that vulnerability is not weakness, it is courage. And tonight, your soulmate is choosing courage with you. As you hear these words, you may feel a familiar ache. That's because your soul recognizes this pain. Angels say soulmate wounds often mirror each other, not to harm, but to heal. I'm afraid sometimes, afraid of being seen too deeply, afraid of loving fully and losing again, afraid that if I open my heart completely, it might shatter. But when I think of you, something inside me softens. I feel a quiet reassurance that maybe, just maybe, it's safe to try again. Take a slow breath. Let that softness touch your heart too. Angels want you to understand that love does not arrive without scars. It arrives because of them. Angels say this connection was formed not to repeat old pain, but to end it. Your soulmate's fears are not walls. They are doorways waiting to be gently opened by understanding and patience. I want you to know that I don't expect you to fix me. I don't need saving. What I long for is healing beside you, slow, honest, and real. I want to learn how to trust again, how to love without armor, and how to believe that this time, love can stay. Do you feel the sincerity? This is not dependence. This is mutual healing. Close your eyes and imagine standing across from your soulmate. Neither of you speaks. You simply see each other fully, honestly, without masks. Angels say this silent recognition is one of the most powerful forms of healing. There are moments when old fears resurface, when my past tries to convince me that love always ends in pain. But then I feel your energy, calm, steady, grounding. And I remember that not all love is the same. Some love arrives to rebuild, not to destroy. Let those words settle. Angels are guiding you to release the belief that love must hurt to be real. Angels remind you that soulmate love does not erase pain. It transforms it. It takes what was broken and reshapes it into wisdom, compassion, and strength. I believe our connection exists for a reason greater than romance. I believe we were brought together to heal patterns that have followed us for lifetimes, to choose differently, to love consciously, to create something healthier than what we've known before. This is where destiny reveals its purpose, not just happiness, but growth. Your soulmate continues, their words now steady, certain. I may carry fear, but I also carry hope, and that hope is tied to you. I want to build trust slowly, to let love grow naturally without pressure or fear. I want to learn what it means to feel safe with someone, to feel accepted, even on my weakest days. Angels say this desire for emotional safety is the signature of true soulmate connection. Place your hand over your heart and silently affirm, I allow love to heal me gently. Angels say this affirmation aligns your energy with the healing your soulmate is ready to share. If you ever feel afraid too, I want you to know that we don't have to be brave alone. We can face uncertainty together. We can choose patience over fear, understanding over judgment, and love over old wounds. Feel the strength in that unity. Now angels ask you to hold this healing space gently, because in the next message, the letter reveals something powerful. The signs your soulmate has already been receiving about you, synchronicities, dreams, and messages from the universe confirming this connection. I believe the universe has been guiding me toward you, sending signs I can no longer ignore. And soon, I will share those signs with you, so you understand just how real this connection truly is. Angels say the recognition phase is near. Have you noticed repeating signs lately? Numbers that follow you, songs that suddenly feel personal, dreams that linger long after you wake. Angels say these are not coincidences. This part of the secret love letter reveals the signs your soulmate has already been receiving about you, unmistakable messages from the universe confirming your connection. If you've ever asked for proof, angels say this is it. Your soulmate writes with growing certainty now, their words flowing faster, stronger, as recognition settles into their heart. I tried to ignore the signs at first. I told myself I was imagining things. but the universe kept repeating your name, your energy, your presence in ways I could no longer deny. I saw numbers everywhere, patterns that appeared when I thought of you. I heard songs that felt like they were written for us. It was as if the universe was whispering, "Pay attention." Angels confirm that synchronicities are the language of alignment. When two souls are meant to meet, reality bends gently to guide them closer. As you listen, reflect on your own experiences. Angels say if this message found you, it is because you are already part of the pattern. I began noticing you in my dreams, not as imagination but as familiarity. In those dreams, I didn't feel confused, I felt calm. I felt like I was finally home. Even without words, I recognized you. I woke up with a sense of peace I couldn't explain. That peace is important. Angels say true soulmate dreams don't disturb, they reassure. Angels remind you that signs are not meant to force belief. They gently invite trust. They appear when the heart is ready, not when the mind demands proof. Sometimes the signs appeared when I least expected them. I would ask for clarity, and moments later something would happen, an image, a phrase, a feeling that pointed directly to you. It felt as though angels themselves were guiding me, aligning my path with yours. Take a deep breath. Notice how your body responds. That response is your intuition activating. Imagine walking through your day and feeling suddenly seen by the universe. Angels say that when soulmate energy activates, reality begins to mirror intention. I started trusting the timing. I stopped resisting the pull. Every sign reassured me that this connection wasn't imagined, it was orchestrated. Even delays began to make sense. Even distance felt purposeful. Let this settle in your heart. What is meant for you unfolds naturally, without force. Angels now speak clearly. Soulmate connections are recognized by resonance, not logic. There were moments when I felt guided to pause, to wait, to grow. I now understand why. The universe wasn't delaying us, it was preparing us. Preparing me to meet you with clarity instead of fear, openness instead of doubt. If you felt delays in your own life, angels say this message is reassurance, not rejection. Your soulmate continues. In my dreams, I felt your energy before I ever understood it. Sometimes I saw your eyes. Sometimes I only felt your presence. But every time the message was the same: trust this connection. Angels confirm that soul recognition often begins in the dream realm, where ego and fear cannot interfere. Angels invite you now to reflect. Have you seen repeating numbers? Have you felt drawn to this message without knowing why? Have you sensed someone thinking of you at unexpected moments? These are not accidents. I stopped questioning when the signs became undeniable, when silence answered my prayers, when peace replaced doubt. I knew then that whatever this connection is, it is protected, guided, and real. That knowing is what angels call inner confirmation. Place your hand on your heart and breathe slowly. Angels say that if this message resonates, your soul already recognizes its truth. I believe the universe brought this message to you at the exact moment you were ready to hear it. And I trust that every sign from here forward will guide us closer, not further apart. Feel the calm certainty in these words. Now angels ask you to prepare, because the next part of the letter reveals something deeply emotional. The moment your soulmate realized you were the one. The instant recognition. The turning point that changed everything. There was a moment, a single moment, when I knew without doubt. And in the next segment, I will share exactly when and how my heart recognized yours. Angels say recognition is irreversible. There is always a moment. A single, unmistakable moment when the soul speaks louder than logic, louder than fear, louder than the past. Angels say this is the moment that changes everything. The instant your soulmate knew, without question, you were the one. Not because of appearance, not because of circumstance, but because their soul recognized yours. Listen carefully now. This part of the letter carries a frequency that awakens memory, not imagination. Your soulmate writes slowly, deliberately, as if honoring something sacred. I remember the exact moment it happened. I wasn't looking for it. I wasn't prepared. But suddenly, something inside me shifted. It was quiet, almost gentle, but irreversible. My heart recognized you before my mind could catch up. Angels whisper that real recognition doesn't announce itself loudly. It arrives as certainty. There was no confusion, no doubt, just a calm knowing that settled deep within me. It felt like coming home to a place I didn't know I'd been missing. Pause for a moment. If your chest feels warm or heavy right now, angels say your soul is responding. Recognition often feels familiar, not new, but remembered. I had felt attraction before. I had felt excitement before, but this was different. This felt ancient, as if my soul whispered, "There you are, I've been waiting." Angels confirm. Soulmate recognition often feels like relief, not chaos. Angels say this moment bypasses the ego completely. It is not chosen, it is realized. I didn't need proof. I didn't need reassurance. Something within me simply aligned. And from that moment on, I could no longer unsee you. You existed in everything. That is the mark of true recognition. Once it happens, it cannot be undone. Close your eyes and imagine that moment. Not what it looked like, but how it felt. A deep stillness, a sense of rightness, a quiet certainty that settles into the bones. Angels say this is how souls recognize each other, through resonance, not reasoning. After that moment, I noticed how my thoughts naturally returned to you, not obsessively, not desperately, but gently, as if my heart had adjusted its rhythm to include yours. Let that image rest inside you. Recognition creates transformation. I began making different choices after that, not consciously but instinctively. I became more patient, more intentional. I stopped settling. I stopped rushing, because my heart knew what it was waiting for. Angels say when a soulmate is recognized, the soul refuses substitutes. Your soulmate continues, now with unwavering clarity. I realized that loving you wouldn't feel like effort. It would feel like alignment, like choosing what already feels true. This is not fantasy. This is how destiny feels, calm, grounded, inevitable. Angels now ask you to reflect inward. Have you felt a pull you couldn't explain? A calm certainty without evidence? A sense that something or someone is approaching? Angels say recognition works both ways. If this moment resonates, your soul may have recognized theirs too. I didn't panic when I realized it was you. I felt peace, and that peace told me everything I needed to know. Peace is the confirmation. Angels remind you. True love does not confuse. True love clarifies. I understood then that timing would matter, but truth would not change. Even if we had to wait, even if paths twisted, my knowing would remain. And that knowing has remained. Your soulmate writes with tenderness now. If you ever doubt this connection, remember this: recognition doesn't fade. It doesn't weaken with distance or silence. It waits, patiently, faithfully. Angels say this is why soulmate bonds survive separation. And now, angels invite you to prepare for the next revelation. Because in the next message, the letter reveals what your soulmate wants you to know right now, in this exact moment. Not about the future, not about destiny, but about you and what your soul needs to hear tonight. There is something important I need you to understand about yourself, and in the next part, I will tell you exactly what it is. Angels say this message carries healing, reassurance, and truth. If your heart has ever questioned its worth, if you've ever wondered whether you are too much, not enough, or difficult to love, angels say this part of the letter is for you. This is not about destiny or timing. This is about you, and what your soulmate wants your soul to hear tonight, before midnight. Your soulmate's writing softens here. The words slow, filled with care, as if they are speaking directly to you, looking into your eyes. I need you to know something important, something I hope reaches you clearly, without distortion, without doubt. You are not hard to love. You never were. Pause. Let that sentence settle in your chest. Angels say many souls carry false beliefs formed from past wounds. This message is meant to dissolve them. The parts of you think are flaws, the sensitivity, the depth, the way you feel things so intensely, those are the very things that draw me to you. You don't need to shrink yourself to be loved. Feel the relief in those words. That is recognition meeting truth. Your soulmate continues. I see your strength even when you feel tired. I see your kindness even when you feel unappreciated. I see how much love you give even when you receive little in return. Angels whisper, you have been seen all along. You don't need to prove yourself to me. You don't need to earn love. You are enough simply by being who you are. If tears come, let them. Angels say this is emotional release. Angels want you to hear this clearly. Your past does not disqualify you from love. Your mistakes do not define your worth. I know you've been hurt. I know you've questioned yourself. But those experiences did not damage you, they shaped you. And I love the person you became because of them. This is not conditional love. This is acceptance. Close your eyes and imagine your soulmate speaking these words directly to you, without paper, without distance. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be healed completely before love arrives. I don't want a flawless version of you. I want the real you. Angels say real love arrives with compassion, not requirements. Your soulmate writes gently now, as if soothing your heart. If you've been afraid to hope again, I understand. If you've protected your heart, I respect that. There is no rush, no pressure. Love doesn't need to be forced. It unfolds when trust feels safe. Feel the absence of urgency. That calm is intentional. Angels say soulmate love often arrives to correct the story you've been telling yourself. I don't want you to doubt your intuition anymore. If you felt drawn to this message, it's because your soul already knows. Trust that knowing. Let that trust rise quietly inside you. Your soulmate adds, you are not imagining this connection. You are not foolish for believing in love. Your heart has always known more than your mind allowed. Angels confirm, intuition is memory, not fantasy. All I ask is that you stay open, not anxious, not searching, just open. Let life unfold, let love arrive naturally. This is not waiting in fear. This is waiting in alignment. Now angels ask you to take one final breath, because the next message is the conclusion of the letter, the part where your soulmate makes a final declaration and where you are invited to respond. There is one last thing I need to say to you, something that completes this letter, and when you hear it, you'll understand why you found this message tonight. Angels say the circle is about to close. If you have stayed until now, angels say this is not by chance. This final part of the secret love letter carries the highest vibration, the closing words your soulmate wrote with absolute certainty, and the moment where you are invited to respond. Listen closely, not with your ears but with your soul. Your soulmate writes the last line slowly, deliberately, with a calm heart and unshakable knowing. If you are hearing this, it means the universe has aligned perfectly. It means your heart was ready, and it means mine has been speaking to yours all along. Angels say these words seal the letter energetically. I don't need you to search for me. I don't need you to chase love. I trust that when the moment is right, our paths will meet naturally. Until then, know this: you are loved more deeply than you realize. Feel the peace in those words. That peace is intentional. Your soulmate continues. Release the fear that time is running out. Release the worry that love has passed you by. Nothing meant for you is ever late. The universe does not forget its promises. Angels emphasize this truth. What is aligned cannot be missed. I am not asking you to wait in loneliness. I am asking you to live fully, to love yourself gently, and to trust that when our moment arrives, it will feel effortless. This is not longing. This is faith. Angels now surround this message with blessing energy. They say, your heart is protected. Your path is guided. Your love story is unfolding exactly as it should. Until the day we meet fully, know that I am cheering for you from wherever I am. I am proud of your strength. I honor your journey, and I carry you in my heart always. Let those words settle deeply. The final sentence appears, simple yet powerful. This is not goodbye, this is alignment. And with that, the letter gently closes. Take a slow breath. Notice how your body feels. Angels say if you feel calm, emotional, or deeply seen, that is confirmation. This message reached you because your soul is awakening to love without fear. And now I speak directly to you. If this message resonated, if your heart felt understood, if your spirit felt calmer than when you started, angels say you are not alone on this journey. This channel exists to bring you messages of love, guidance, and angelic reassurance when you need them most. Like this video if you felt the presence of peace, love, or clarity while listening. Your like helps these angelic messages reach other souls who need them too. Comment below with a simple affirmation such as, I am open to divine love, or I trust the timing of my soulmate. Angels say when you write it, you activate it. And most importantly, subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angels, soulmate messages, and spiritual guidance. Every subscription is a signal to the universe that you are choosing alignment, healing, and love. May your heart remain open but protected. May love find you when you least expect it but most need it. May angels guide every step of your journey. And remember, you were never forgotten. You were never overlooked. You were always being guided. Stay open, stay gentle, and trust love.